Hey everybody, Mike from Wrestling Then and Now. Thanks so much for checking out the YouTube channel. Make sure you click subscribe. I have a ton of stuff coming up. When I do my interviews, I usually post them in the order that I get them. I wanted to post this one right away. I talked to Buff Bagwell last night. I have a health update for everybody. I want to let everyone know exactly how Buff Bagwell's doing these days. Hope you enjoy.
Buff, he's the stuff, and the ladies cannot get enough. Let's welcome to the show, Buff Bagwell. Buff, welcome.
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's great to see you, man. You look great.
I
I
appreciate
think
it.
I think the most important question I'm going to ask you tonight is this: how is Marcus Bagwell doing in January 2023?
Man, I am doing fantastic, bro. It's just, the old saying of, good things happen, to good things happen, man, when you do good things. And it just blows my mind how that's so true. And it's kind of like saying a prayer to God. People that are non-believers will say a prayer to God, and then the next day, if that prayer is not answered, then they're like, well, gosh, I tried that prayer thing, and it didn't work. Well, you can't go at it that way. You may have something get answered, but maybe not in the exact way you're asking. And that's how being a good person is also. When you're a good person day in and day out, that pays off. And I did that for years and it paid off. And then with my demons coming into my world of injuries and things like that, you can blame a lot of stuff. But the bottom line is it's demons that happen. And all of a sudden you realize that you're not in charge anymore of your life. And then you're doing bad things and bad decisions. And then bad things happen. And then it just follows one after the other. So I just noticed that this time around that it's just amazing how much good things happen when you are a good person. And I am a good person again, and meaning sober and just doing the right things with my whole team, support team, and just doing the right thing, man. So, I mean, Marcus Buff Bagwell is doing better than I've ever done in my life, I think, right now, just with life and just with my, my background, my relationship with God, my relationship with myself, my relationship with fans, my relationship with the world. It's just different because I'm seeing through different eyes, and it's very exciting, and I really, really am enjoying it.
You talk about being a good person. I told you this when I was studying in Stockholm at the wrestling collector store. I told you this when we were on the phone. I've probably been around you 10 times. I was I was a jobber to the jobbers in WCW, and you were super cool. We wrestled on an indie. It was one of the most fun I've ever had. I've never seen you interact with a fan that you didn't call them sir or ma'am. So there's a lot of people pulling for you, Marcus. Just keep it
Thank
up
you.
because don't let the 10 jerks on the keyboard get you down. There's a lot of people pulling for you.
I appreciate that, man. And every once in a while I'll see an email come through that's true. I can truly tell that they met me. Like the other day, a guy emailed me and was like, "Yeah, I wanted to meet you real bad. And I was in Baltimore, and you pulled up in a car, and he goes, I can't remember who was driving, but you were asleep." And he goes, I was excited, so I knocked on the window, and he goes, "Oh my God, I may be mad." He goes, and all of a sudden you get out like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on, man? What's your name?" And he said he was just blown away that I was okay. I was nice. And those kind of words don't travel as much as, back, those words travel all over, but the good stuff, it don't find the way as much.
They're not clicking on Marcus signed my T-shirt. No, they're not clicking on that.
Right.
But, hey. Well,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad
I'm
you're doing
glad.
well. You look well. You sound well. Awesome.